get Twitch open and that kind of stuff. But I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready. We are live, and I'm glad that you're here tonight. I'm glad it worked out.
Well, hey, if we're live, I had always planned on being here, right?
Oh, that's right.
So
I mean, I'm glad that
none
you
the
always
wiser,
planned on being here.
the sadder but wiser girl. Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get Twitch going, and we can get our faction roll call. Okay, I just got the champions push notification on my mobile, which means the
And
community
we're
is
live.
actively finding out that we're live.
Nice.
And then I've got a Taco Bell Nuggets commercial.
Hey, I do too. I
How
had those
how
today.
strange is that? Tortilla chip breaded Taco Bell Nuggets.
Yeah, I had them today. They're weird.
Uh-oh. Did I lose your audio?
I hope not.
No, you know what I did? I pushed mute to
Oh,
mute the ad. I pushed mute to mute Taco Bell. I muted you too. So
Nice. Nice.
21 of my very best friends are already online with us, Lee. Can you believe it?
Wow, they're rolling in here.
Faction roll call. We are up and running on tonight's episode of Enter the Chat. First in the chat for the faction roll calls, Venomous Vipers PC. Mike Grant with Woken,
Oh, you
Rusty
missed
and
CM
Lee.
Punk.
I let's no. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
first one was Woken 420.
I'm so sorry, CM Punk. I acknowledge you. Acknowledge me. Um, I may or may not have been bored, and I made you each a graphic with my favorite takes of yours for the year.
Wow.
Clado, please share that with us. Please, please, please share that with us. I
Yeah.
have had nothing better to do tonight than to try the challenge tour with Tiffy Triple Red. I've been running Triple Red Tiffy versus Lyra.
Wow.
so, because Lyra
Triple
doesn't
Bread
make
Tiffy.
multi. Yeah, well, Lyra doesn't make multis, so Tiffy's the highest person I had, and the normal mode they would get the CSS requirement. So then at hard mode, I'm going to use Charlotte, but
Oh,
I had to
okay.
figure out a way to beat Lyra on normal mode because Tiffy, if you're running the blue purple mix and you're not stealing multis, it is very underpowered, very underpowered. So
Wow.
you don't want to be underpowered, Lee.
You
Lee, you don't want to be
don't.
underpowered.
What's up, King
Um,
Xerxes? Clado, appreciate you.
Execution Rat Pack in the house. King Xerxes in the house. Venomous Vipers Main with Telvin in the house. Telvin, do you know Wet Knife 95? Are you guys buddies from Venomous Vipers PC? They were one of the first people to check in tonight. Just wondered if
Nice.
how tight that Venomous Vipers gang is over there.
Do you
I
share a
imagine they're.
server with 400 of your best friends?
Oh yeah. Do you guys have one
What's up, Fishcamp?
Venomous Vipers Discord where like 800 of you are on it? Let me know. Telvin. I'm just curious because that is a lot to manage. Man, oh, we're split. Okay,
Dang.
so maybe does that mean every Vipers has their own Discord, or is there one place where you can all see one another, like an open chat type scenario where all the Vipers lounge together? Oh, the Vipers. What was that? What was Roddy Piper's TV show, Lee? The Piper's Pit.
The Piper's Pit?
The Viper's Pit,
The
right? I wonder if there's
Viper's Pit.
100 per server. Okay, so they're not like the Ghostbusters. They're not crossing streams in Venomous Vipers. So right on. 5 second pose in the house with Lux. What's up, friends? Lee, what's our plan tonight? I mean, they're kind
Well,
of rolling in. We're doing roll call. We're power rating. Are we power rating
we're
the fivest forehead in all of champions?
okay, so here's the thing. If you may or may not have been on the stream tonight, I was gonna wait. I wanted to do our truths whenever you were here, and so since there was a chance that you would definitely be here, I switched to JD McDonough, and we were always gonna do Lyra because it's her weekend. So
Oh yeah.
you know, Yeah.
Ba bump, woo, ba ba bump,
Whoa.
woo.
Woo. Hey,
Did you
you know what
did you
I'm excited about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
what? No, I was just asking. Did you finally see that Lyra intro that I was telling you about, where she comes out and it's one of the loudest pops in the arena, confirmed. Like
Woo.
her when she comes out and does that song,
Yeah.
it's Seth Rollins level pop. That's how
Ooh.
loud it is. Yeah,
Nice.
but again, all you're really yelling is "woo," so that's kind of an easy.
Woo.
That's a fun thing to keep up with, for sure. So,
Nice. Well, you know what I'm excited about? I found a build for Lyra that I totally missed in all of our, early
ooh,
content, 3 minute move set and the break it down. And
okay.
before, I did not like her at all, and I was vocal
Oh,
about that on my preview. And now I really kind of like her. So
oh,
and it is 99 MP proof. It's not. It'll work after. I mean, it's built for after 99 MP. So it's power rating ready.
so we're power rating to answer Mukau 817's question. We are power rating Lyra Valkyria, and we are power rating JD McDonough.
And then I'm doing some
So,
polls. I
um,
caved. I wasn't gonna, but I'm gonna.
oh man, have we ever confirmed that this month's theme is actually Raw? Is that the theme? I think this month's
Some
theme is
color break
Raw
gems.
Superstars. No, no, no.
Interesting.
As far as like why Lyra, why our truth, why JD, and then
Oh.
who else is coming? I think it's Raw Superstars to celebrate the WWE and
Going to
Netflix
Netflix.
partnership going to Raw.
Oh.
That was my guess from the very beginning. I've never received confirmation from that guess because I don't think they can confirm or deny based on the surprise
Right.
superstar still yet to come, right? So they can't tell me yes, it's Raw if it's not, and then they release a SmackDown superstar, or they can't tell me yes, it's Raw if it's NXT, or they can't say no, it's not Raw because then that eliminates a whole slew of people from the roster. So to
Oh.
keep the element of suspense and surprise, none of our friends in the in Team Scopely, they're just kind of smiling and being silent when I guess if
Yeah.
this month has a common thread of superstar. So
That could be. That could be all
yeah,
right. Yeah.
yeah. Faction roll call. All right, we got the blood
JD.
in the house. We got DXL Elite with one of our favorites, Baby Ice 007, shouting, I love you, Solo. Wow. Wow. We got Boots to
Really?
Ashes. We've got Rusty Check Discord and Enjoy. Mike Grant saying, I do like Raw. I'm Kurgan, the Kingslayers KSMA and IDGAFers in the house. I do speak acronym. I know what that stands for. The theme is people on the current main roster. So, very,
You don't go
very
a
true.
floating?
Very true, Mukau. I think you nailed it. Box Out 6 says, I hope we see Santa Ozzy. Santa, do you think we'll see Santa Ozzy gear?
I don't
The
know.
Dark Prince
Third
of
Aussie.
Christmas. Dun-dun,
Didn't,
dun-dun,
didn't.
dun-dun.
Modern era
I
Aussie.
think you've put more thought into this than anyone at Scopely has. So disagree. They are sneaky intentional, sneaky smart.
Yeah.
And I think when you just stop and think about it, you realize, yeah, there was a lot of intentional design behind it all. The Twitch poll voted no on Rusty's theory, so I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay to be wrong. Haven in the house, repackaged in the house with Kid Kelly, repackaged in the house with Truth. I'm not sure what this is beyond. I'm actually not even sure that it says Truth. That's a name I do not recognize. Welcome to Champions Chat with Elite.
Truth add
I know it's hard.
Nanaloo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Lee Mookow
Battle
says
Jones.
Krampus Ozzy gear actually fits better than Santa. That would be wild. Oh, former Woken, former Booty, 41%, former a lot. Well, I tell you what, you can be
Wow.
our current friend.
There you
And
go.
yeah, And Haven in the house with Showtime Chemo. Soko Football 6-7 with Battletoads in the house. Everybody's favorite faction, the Battletoads.
Yeah.
Demolition Inc. is present. And Lee, I'm
What's
going
up,
to do two
Mitz?
more. But, brother, it is 8-11. We got to
Ooh,
get
we gotta roll.
rolling. Mitz
All right.
Katie with Mafia City is in the house. And Demolition Inc. is in the house. Hip Designer says, hello, Mafia Party in the house.
Welcome all. All right, well, let's hit the intro, and we are going to power rate a Lyra of the Valkyrias. Ready, set, go. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty on stream with about 50 of our very best friends on a Friday night as everybody is getting ready for the eggnog, getting ready for the deviled eggs. And Rusty, what are we getting ready for?
We're getting ready for power rating of one of the most exciting young female superstars in the WWE Champions main roster. She's made her way into our beloved game. And so now we're going to see what this defensive acrobat can do. And we need you to enter the chat, leave your vote, and I guess sound your sound your voice, cast your
Voice your sound.
yeah. I gotta figure that out. Cast your sound and leave your vote. Voice your vote.
Well, Rusty, here's a little secret for you. Not so secret. I ran Lyra wrong on our Break It Down video. And I think the 3-minute moveset video, which I'm going to replace tonight. Because here's the thing. Prior to about 30 minutes ago, I did not like Lyra Valkyria as an in-game play at all, but I found a root moveset. I found something, and I'm excited about it. So here's what we're going to run. It's tricolor. It's like Cody Rhodes. You don't think about it until you think about it, right?
You're getting weird with your tricolors again.
I know, yeah. So
It feels natural to me, but I'll entertain your musings here.
Okay. Well, here's how we're doing it. 6 MP blue spinning heel kick. Deals damage, increases your red MP by 6. Deals 1,000,000 damage and increases your blue gem damage by 200%. But it's only for one turn. And that's where I kept getting trapped up. In the Break It Down video, I kept trying to break 3 and 5 and blah, 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 and load it twice. But it overwrites itself and it never worked. But this does. Snapmare, deal damage, make 30 random gems into column break gems, because that's the focus this month. Maybe raw. And then the Frog Splash, deal damage, make 38 random gems blue. The way we're going to make that work without 99 MP is we are going to use Woods and Lawler to get started loaded turn 1. We are also going to use Santa Hogan, and then we're going to put Zombie Gunther on there for blue gems, do 40% more damage. I would use Lyra Valkyria in that spot, but she can't coach herself.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I see where you're going with this. My first question is, how common do we consider the Devil's Drip Plate? And
look at it there.
Because that's where I'm just like, okay, so obviously this new plate is IMO, in my opinion, super accessible. Is this
comparatively
truly one rare thing? I'm curious what the community's going to think about the availability of that plate, and will it lower her readiness?
Right. Yep, maybe. I mean, again, one thing wouldn't mess it up. It's if two things do. But quick note, we have over 3 weeks now had conversations with the community about moving from a 50% strap to a 100% strap, because 150% straps are the new meta, which means that 100 is kind of the new 50 in that regard. But keep in mind, that means from this point forward, all of the people are going to be similar, using 100%, not 150% gem damage strap, but all the people before were using 50%. Here's the deal, though. The meta changes as it shifts, and oftentimes we can't wait until the next star, like 7 star, because to be quite honest, it's really only been about the last 2 months where the 6 gold meta has shifted as drastically as it has. So keep in mind that is not listed as a rare thing. It's the replacement of the 50% strap because we took
Okay.
votes, we talked for weeks, people said they were good. So, yep.
Hey, there's about 40 seconds left on our lightning poll. Is the Devil's Drip Plate, quote, a rare thing based on our, how we rate things each month, each week on power ratings?
Right.
75% are saying no, that they're thinking it's highly accessible to the community, which is,
Wow.
we're doing something right if that's true. We're doing something right as a game if that's true. So
Wow. I mean,
now,
I am
now
on
that
track to get 2 of
it's rolling
them.
in.
Oh, it's about
Okay.
50-50.
It's split. Yeah, it's fit. That's more accurate. I think that's
Yeah,
more
I
accurate.
I think we should count it as one rare thing for now. I mean, that's
Nice.
fair. It's new. We don't know for sure if it's going to be really available all the time or not. But that is what we're running. You read my mind. We are running the JD's drip plate, the Devil's drip, the chocolate rain, and then we've just got the Double Fury 2. What? With
Why would you
200%
call it
blue move.
chocolate?
Oh,
I don't understand where that phrase comes from. Is that something Davey said on stream or Professor, or is that like going around the community or what?
I don't know. I somebody called it the chocolate drip and it stuck with me. So things like
You might
that
have been
tend
on
to
a
log in your
WWE
memory.
champion, my brother. Yeah. I'm not sure what website you were looking at.
Well, all right. Jade started with 75 million. She is down to
Gosh,
68. And we're
look
going
at
to
that.
see the 38 random blue gems with lots of column breaks, with lots of Devil's Drip. And that was
Yeah.
64 million damage right there. So,
Boom. There it
boom.
is. I love it. Hey,
There it
column
is.
break
I like her
gems
now.
are they matter
Yeah.
again. This plate is such a gift, and I hope they do it for other special gym types.
Ooh, I do too.
The row break trip. That'd be
The row
great.
break drip. They're going to need to
The
increase the number of
gym
multis
drip.
on it at some point. But,
I
Rusty,
want
did
oh
you know there's
yeah,
another plate, though?
I didn't. Oh, the yeet. Are you talking yeet?
I'm talking Yeet.
Now
She doesn't
that's
need it.
100% for sure one rare thing. Like that's like
Oh, that is.
that's not even, questionable. That's a super rare thing.
Yeah, yeah, but I want to show it to you. So we don't need it to Power Rate her. She's already done her damage. She's already good.
68,
So this is
right?
bonus. Yeah. Somebody said color turn drip. Oh, Baby Ice did. Color turn
Oh,
drip.
yes. Brother Devon wants that color turn drip. Or Reverend Devon. That's his name.
Reverend.
Yeah.
Right. All right, let's see what it is with the Yeet. 161 million with the Yeet.
Adds 100 million like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yep. Yep.
That's
So
some
I
big
like her now. She hits harder than Indy. She hits harder than Zombie Becky. She
right.
hits harder ish than Acro Rhea. She went from my least favorite, super tier Acro female to maybe my favorite in one moveset
Ooh,
change. So
no grip. Ooh, I like it. I like it.
yeah.
We just got all the ideas coming in the chat right now. I love it.
What are the ideas in
They
the? It's a
said
trap
she's the
drip.
female Muda 24 for sure. Wow.
Well, why
High
don't we
praise.
see? What
Yeah.
do you think? All right.
I mean, put it to the vote.
Let's bro. Oh wait, no, that's somebody else. Okay. Oh.
Bringing
Yeah,
you another
not better
video.
without Yeet than Indy. Absolutely. If you don't have the Yeet, which I don't, she is not better than Indy. But 67 million is very respectable, and I will
Yeah.
build her now just based on that. What's up, Hip
You don't
Designer?
need you don't need the yeet. Just let's clarify. That's
Right.
not
That's not what we're
power rating
rating.
purposes. That was a demonstration. Strike that from your memory during this power rating, friends. Did I freeze?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
it is.
No,
Sorry,
I didn't
I'm
freeze.
typing here real quick. So the first category is power. For a 5 in power rating for power, the character needs to do at least 60 million damage. Without the yeet, the tricolor build with mostly MP trainers, she hits 67 million, which means
That's great.
with 99 MP in place this month and next month, you don't need all those MP trainers, and she will hit an insane amount beyond that. But for longevity's sake, 67 million is about what she's going to hit. For speed, at least 2 of the following need to be true. MP charge needs to be equal to or less than 6, and all her moves are 6. Recycles flawlessly. That does not on one if you do tricolor. However, it says 2 or more of the following are true, and her animations are quick, and she will win in under 45 seconds. You don't touch the board. You just go click, click,
Right.
click, boom. So she's a 5 on speed as well. But now the vote goes to the community. So for readiness, a 5 would be character needs 0 or 1 special thing. So you can count the chocolate rain, the chocolate drip as one special thing and still be in there. Now I'm just doing it because
I
it's
say a lot of unhinged stuff, and I don't think I've ever said anything as disgusting consistently as that phrase on this video right here. So I think you're the new king of the category as far as the shock jock of championship.
wow. Chocolate rain.
Yeah. I was thinking
Anyway.
about that. When YouTube first came out, I watched Cookie Monster sing Chocolate Rain for a month. I didn't get any work done.
Oh, wow. Okay, so for a 4 in readiness, character would use 2 special things, plate gear, moment, rare trainer, etc. For a 3, character needs 3 special things. For a 2, character needs 4 special things. Rusty, take it away.
Lightning poll is starting now. It's going to be 1 minute, pinned in the chat. Readiness, click up top if you're on a mobile device or if you're on a laptop or PC, whatever it is. You got to click the number and then you got to click vote. So you cannot vote until you click the word vote. All right, votes are rolling in. 5-7 early lead. If you're putting 4 or 3, that's your freedom to do so, but help us understand why. What is she not ready to do? What format is she ill prepared? Is it because she needed a drip plate? Is it because she needed 2
You got to
MP?
differentiate from the original drip. That's still too super
the
rare.
devil's drip.
There you
Montezuma's revenge plate. The devil's drip.
go. You took it farther.
That's what Lee's calling it. The volcano plate.
I'm calling it the chocolate drip. What are you talking
about? Plate. The Hawaiian thunder plate from down under. The thunder from down under plate. Yeah, so 5s are in the lead. Lee, to my knowledge, you had oh, it's over. Yeah, so 78% said Lyra is ready. Right out of the box, she's ready to roll.
That's awesome.
The bubble guts plate, Zandau calls it.
The bubble
Perfect.
Well, they said 5. The Discords leaned more 4, but I don't think anybody's run this moveset. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think anybody's run this moveset that I've seen. So,
right.
Yeah.
I'm at a disadvantage this month because I've had finals in grad school, so I have not watched the volume of preview videos that I normally watch from Lyra. Yeah. So I to my knowledge, so bro did this similar build with a Tiffy plate. So
okay,
all right, okay. Nice.
That's fair.
Tiffy plate is a lot more rare than the Devil's Drip, I would think.
I would agree. The Tiffy plate is super rare, but Yeah. Either way, I mean, you could
As far
swap
as
out
we
the
know.
Tiffy plate instead of the Yeet plate, and that's just one more thing. And Rusty, you've got the Tiffy plate, so you can make her even better.
Ooh, let me just answer this. Anybody know if Powerhouse Hogan's new buff is only temporary? As far as I know, we're being told to make content with him, show him off, mention him on stream, which tells me that's not a temporary
Right.
buff. That's something by design that's here to stay.
Right. Okay. I think so too. And I hope so
Yep.
because I really like him with the new update. I really do.
He's doing big damage, brother.
All right. Versatility. For a 5, character is competitively usable in all 3 of the major marquee modes, which is Feud, Boss, and Showdown. Character has a special gem type that helps in Boss and Extreme Rules, which of course she does. For a 4, character is competitively usable in at least 2 of the 3, Feud, Boss, and Showdown, and still has that special gem type, which again she does. For a 3, character would only be competitively usable in Feud, Boss, or Showdown, but may be a sleeper occasionally for Boss. And for a 2, character is not strong in any competitive format, but might be capable of winning in tours and blitzes. Rusty, take it away.
So this is our versatility poll, and I'm totally fine with however it is you vote. But I'm curious, if you don't vote 5, which format do you think Lyra's not quite ready to rush into battle on? Lee, do you have anything that you initially thought, "Oh, I don't think I'd want to use her for that"?
Um, well, I mean, again, I've only sat with this move set for about 15, 20 minutes. Before that, I wouldn't have used her in anything. I just did not like her. But now with this, I really like. I mean, she's going to start loaded turn 1 in all modes with this set of trainers. So I don't see. I mean, of course, if Showdown has debuffs and blah blah blah, that's one thing. I don't know
Okay.
that she's going to be the killer in boss battle ever, but certainly she does a lot of blue gems or a lot of red gems because she can spam both of those and increase both. So I think she'll do fine in boss battle, and she's going to do well in feud. So I mean, I'd be fine if community went 4, if they went 3. Oh wow, they went
What?
exactly tie between 4 and
Even
5.
Steven tied. Ooh.
Wow.
Now I think she's okay for boss because if they boost column breaks, like now if it's a female boss that does column breaks buff, you're probably going to pick her first, I would
Yeah.
think. But that's a pretty rare scenario, I would guess.
Yeah. I would have voted at this point a 4, and it sounds like you probably would have voted a 5. So I think we're still tied, and we always go to the lower number with a tie. So I think we got to go 4.
I think so too. I got I got to mute for a second, pal.
Okay. All right. Well, so let's just keep it as a 4. Keep the commentary going there. You would concur 4. Showtime says 4. Jesse J. Gumsy says 2.5. Never going to use her. Hey, I don't disagree. I was not going to use her at all except for while she was required until I found this move set. And I do like this a lot. So, yep, it's a 4. It is a 4 right there. So there we
Well, and
go.
I don't think it's fair to say, do I have better female acros?
Right.
Thus, I do, so I should lower Lyra's score. I mean, I think Lyra deserves a score
Based on
uh,
herself.
in and of herself. Yeah,
Right.
in a vacuum. Because we want this rating to be for the person, let's say the free to play player who had a great month, grinded hard, got the shards, recruited Lyra, and is now going, I don't have a lot of resource, so do I put him in her? What's she worth in a vacuum, right?
Right. Yep. I agree. I agree. Yeah, we cannot like you can't just say like, oh, I've got Indy and all the tricks for Indy, so therefore Lyra sucks. It's how is Lyra? Period. And then we can talk after the fact about
Yeah.
where does she fit in the acro meta, which we've kind of started. But First, entourage ability. For a 5, character would need to have an essential trainer coach ability. Add something you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, widely used trainer coaching ability. Helps the character it's being used reach their full potential. For a 3, it would be a niche trainer or coaching ability. Not used much, but valuable when needed. And for a 2, trainer or coaching ability offers something if you're missing the person who does that job better. Her coaching ability at gold is column break gems do 200% more damage. Rusty, over to you, sir.
Entourage Lightning Poll is live. It's pinned in the chat. Cast your vote. I'm curious. This is where we start getting into semantics of, well, what is widely used and what is niche? Currently on my roster, R-Truth is my best column break superstar.
Wow.
True, right?
True.
So how widely will I use this superstar? I don't know what else is coming out this month, but as it stands, it's a 3 for me. And I think it's a great ability that I won't use very often on very many people. Now, if I got Jay Yeet Uso, the tide would change. But again, am I widely using it, or am I using it just on Jay, right?
Right. Or just on JD, or just on JD version of R-Truth.
Oh, is Jay Uso on Raw, by the way? Curious.
He is, technically.
Okay, so there's another
Powerhouse Goldberg.
theory. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because Jay is also on Raw, so maybe it is an all Raw special Netflix edition month. Interesting. Well, Rusty, the community voted 3 very, very strongly. In fact, Discord was Discord was a 4, but not enough to tip the scales away from a 3.
Was there a person in the Wyatt 6 that did row break gems do 200% damage? Was that something we saw last month? A similar. And I do think it's mid, Willbreaker. I do think it's mid, meaning it's super rare. Let me check Ramblin' Rabbit, because I'm curious what we would have rated that same entourage ability for the same. No, it's not Rabbit. Rabbit is 3 or more row break gems, red 40%. Let me check Mercy.
We did power rate Mercy, right? Because I don't have him on our sheet. I need to add that. Where's JD's? JD, you're the best.
It's Mercy. Mercy the Buzzard has row break gems do 200% more damage. I don't remember Mercy.
We did a 3.
I think that's
so. This
fair.
is consistent.
I think that's very fair, especially if it's the same as Mercy.
Yep. And we made the comment, and again, thank you so much to JD Nash for keeping this the best version of the page up with all the information, and he copied the comments that we made. We said it was a niche of a niche for a trainer ability, and so we got to stick with it. The community guessed it right, or got it right, whatever you want to say anyway, but it also has to stay consistent pretty well with that. So it was right on.
You check, just as a reference, what did we give Raphael entourage ability?
I'll check that.
Because that's other 200% specialty gem type.
Oh.
Now, power gems are a lot more prevalent in the game than column or row. So I don't know if we're really comparing apples to apples here.
I don't think we are, but we gave his entourage a 5 on Raphael, so that is hot contention here. But I would agree, power gems are way more effective, common, and used than these other types. So
we potentially we're not grouping Raphael with Mercy and Lyra.
I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, powers and multi-gems are way more used than common or row breaks, maybe I says. So I agree. So she's, did I get that right? 22? Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22. She's a 22 out of 25.
Same score as who did we just have pulled up? I thought it was the same score. Mercy, I think.
Let's see.
Let's see where she fits.
Dang it, I was trying to mute. Mercy was a 21.
Okay, close.
Close. Yeah, and I think that's fair. I think that's right where she should be with all things considered. I mean, I think for the very specific gems. Holy cow, 4 sneezes in a row. Whew, something's going on there. Sorry about that.
Somebody's thinking about you.
I know. Your nose is tickling. You're sniffing pepper and all that good stuff. But so I think her trainer ability is exactly where it should be. I think, yeah, I mean, I think all the way around, this is a very accurate portrayal of this character. 22 is not going to be enough to tip some people into saying, oh gosh, I need to get her all the way up to 6 gold as soon as possible. But she is going to be good enough, and she doesn't need a whole lot. That if you've got, okay, so let's put it this way. If you've got Indy, you need a few things to get her to really, really hit the high-end damage. Otherwise, she'd be somewhat similar here. If you've got Becky, I mean, I love Becky without much of anything, but she would be right much better with gear. I think Rhea, and Rhea's queen of the category still in this, Rhea needs very little to hit a very lot. So, I mean, Lyra kind of fits right in that spot. I wouldn't use her over Rhea. I wouldn't use her over Indy if you've got a few tricks. But if she is, your best acrobat, she is very good. And I think she's worth having.
Yeah, I think she's going to be people's best acro. I think she's going to be, I think there are going to be people that prefer her to Tiffy. And I think, but I think she's very comparable to the last defensive acrobat that we received, which was Tiffy. I think
except Tiffy needs a million things to be good, just in fairness.
Well, imagine, Lee, what might happen if Lyra gets a Christmas sweater, or if Lyra gets a moment this month. What if there's a moment called Raw Goes to Netflix and she's on it? I don't know.
Right.
So a million things could happen, and we could see her suddenly, there could be a glitch where they give us all Jey Uso yeet, crazier things have happened. A boy can dream. A boy can dream, right?
Any oopsies in a while. I miss the oopsies.
We haven't had an oopsie in over a year. So I would take it. I would take it.
Well, that's not true. Yeah. There was an oopsie during Trish month, and that's how I got Trish. It was from a bonus loot. But anyways, well, that's it for this one here. Let's see. JD said she talked about this. Since she was announced, she would be way better if she... Oh, absolutely. So to JD's point, 100%. If she was anything but Acrobat, she would be much more talked about in the community. Acrobat females is the absolute most loaded female class. If she was Powerhouse, Trickster... technician. Oh my gosh, if she was technician, that would be so amazing for so many people's rosters.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right, Rusty, take us out on this video.
Well, friends, controversy looms. That's why we need you in the chat each and every Friday night as we power rate the latest and greatest superstars and WWE champions. All you gotta do is cast your vote and let your voice be heard. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. I stole your bye.
That's it. I'm gonna have to ramp it up to bye. Just to.
Hey, that's my line. Don't you dare say bye to the community. I tell them bye.
I'm the bye guy. Wait a second.
Hip designer. Yeah, Lee is doing some pulls tonight for your amusement. Yeah, he's a glutton for punishment. So he loves to be publicly humiliated, so he's doing pulls tonight on stream.
For your amusement, Clay Doe.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's incredible. Wow. I know where that photo came from, and I'm very, very impressed that he used that photo. Wow.
This is my favorite thing in the last 5 minutes, at least. It's great.
Wow. I love that, like an artist, he signed it with his handle on the
Yeah.
side. Great. It's like I'm delivering the eulogy for the Undertaker's career there.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
very,
wow.
very well done. This is some
Yeah.
great
Oh, yeah, for
photoshopping
sure.
here. So,
For sure.
all
For
right,
sure.
I'll
For
take it
sure.
off the stream. I don't want to get you
Impressive.
in trouble for calling Undertaker a mid Carter again. What's
I
up, Big
stand by
Love?
it.
You stand by it?
Yeah. 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 Which era of the WWE was he the headliner, the main eventer? In which era did he carry the title scene? Which
The
one was
one
that?
where it was at its worst.
I mean,
WrestleMania
which,
13.
who can forget the iconic battle against Elegante Giant Gonzalez? Come on, a dude in a gorilla suit with airbrush muscles. Come
We're really
on,
doing this again?
come on. Oh my Undertaker!
We
Come
are doing this
on.
again. Here we go. Well, it was fun being official content creators until we made fun of the Undertaker on. Well, one of us did anyway. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, listen, he's a workhorse. He's a locker room leader. He never had to be the headliner to be a draw. So he's probably the greatest mid Carter of all time.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
You could put him anywhere in the card and it would be a draw. No one would go to the restroom during his match, even if he was, sixth on the card in a 12 card show. So,
I really wish I was recording all of this. Oh, anyway. All right. Well, let's hit the big forehead version of our power ratings. I'm loving the chat right now.
I'm gonna say like this for the video.
All right,
For the
hold on,
JD
keep it.
video.
All right, keep it. Hold on. Here, I'm gonna hit the intro, and you do the intro. Ready, set. I'm hitting the button now.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? We're talking 4 heads, 5 heads, and power ratings tonight. For those of you who aren't sure who I'm talking about, of course, it's JD McDonough. It's the guy who Prime is now offering ad space directly on his truncated forehead. We're going to be looking at him and see just how fantastic he is. Now, Lee, I am at 1887 shards of 2,000 to recruit this McNugget, and I'm hoping I can get him. How about you?
This McNugget. I actually pulled him before the weekend thing last. I did $100 pull and did not get squat for him. But then I did a $20 pull because I was like, I don't know. I just had a feeling or an addiction or a problem. And I got him on the $20 pull. And then I did another $20 pull the next day for the 12 days of Jameis or whatever. And I pulled him again. So I've really got him. I've really got him.
I did not. I got, instead of McDonough, I got the 5-star Fuse Our Truth with his gear. So I'm hoping that he's at least as good as Our Truth.
I think he's at least as good as Our Truth. Although post 99 MP is a little bit of a challenge. I run him a different way currently than I would after 99 MP if I will use him at all. That's one of the caveats. But we don't power rate when they have 99 MP because everybody would be ready turn 1. Everybody would be a 5 on speed, well, for the most part, et cetera, et cetera. And we really want to see, how are these characters long term? Like, is JD going to be good after next month? And that's what we're kind of here to find out. So here's my first attempt at his move set. I think this is probably the way to go. But we'll have to see, because he doesn't get started loaded turn 1. There's some other things going on. But it's the 7 MP standing moonsault. Deal damage, modify a 7x3 random area to column break gems. And then the Brain Buster, 7 MP also, green move. Deal damage, increase the damage of all your gems by 250% for 1 turn. And then the Landslide Finisher, 10 MP, which means it's not going to be loaded anytime quickly. Deal damage, bonus damage for every Column Break gem, and then turn 20 Column Break gems green. This is not how I'm running him right now, but without 99 MP, this is probably... Did you see Will Breaker's comment?
Oh yeah, Big Ton is sponsored by Head and Shoulders. Also, Will Breaker says JD was always head of the class as well.
Wow. Wow. So
Really
let's
good.
talk real quick about move sets. Sorry, CM Punk. No, you don't like that word. We have it on lock. Move sets. So the Devil Inside is what I would typically actually do. Choose 9 gems to make into red, and then if the person increases their move damage, he steals their turn and decreases their move damage. Blah blah. That's how you're gonna get back to the reds. But then you've got to take away the bonus damage, or you've got to take away the landslide here. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my world. I think I am gonna go that way because the bonus damage for that is not huge. So I am going to swap this out real quick. So on the trainers then, you need Roxanne to get started, loaded turn 1. Green moves start with 4, red moves start with 4. But even that's not going to get him loaded turn 1. What will is adding R-Truth, which gives you 150% more column break gem damage. But then you're still out of luck on the red. It's 7 MP. You've only got 4, 5 with the turn. Even if you had Santa Hogan, you can't get started loaded turn 1 unless you use the red move, but then you don't have what you need to break the column break gems, blah, blah, blah. So A tier, a little bit of problematic. Then we're going to use Chelsea for green gems do 40% more damage. Multis do 60. And Lyra for column break gems do 200% more damage. On the belt, we are going to use the Chocolate Rain Devil's Drip plate. And we're going to make sure that we've got Double Fury 2 with a 100% gem damage strap, which is the new trainer strap, or new current strap we're going to run for all power ratings going forward, because the community did vote very overwhelmingly that 100% straps are not rare anymore, especially compared to before. So that's all my talking for a sec. What do you think of JD, Rusty? What do you like? What do you not like so far?
I'm hoping that he's not this year's equivalent of Bronson Reed, the powerhouse that we kind of yawn and forget about.
Right?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. He might be. Now, let's see. I mean, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you're
Right?
wrong.
JD Nat said it's my favorite December tradition. Bronson Reed, before him was Veer, before him was Big E. So it
Oh,
looks like
wow.
there's been a history of an underwhelming powerhouse in December. So,
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. I could see that.
hmm.
Also, Will Breaker said, I want to shake his mom's hand for giving birth to that forehead.
Hey, it's like an orange and a tooth. Do you remember that from Saturday to Axe Murder with Mike Myers? Oh my
No.
God. His head is the
Oh.
size of Sputnik. Oh, yeah. You can't.
Oh, wow.
12 Days of Christmas. I
12
was
Days of Christmas.
wonder if that's been reported.
I have not, but I noticed it earlier. The one chance I had to log on between work and now, you can't scroll and it's a mess. Okay, so talk about this real quick. He hit 76 million. So just so we're clear, he's doing good. The problem is he would need a top line, at least a midline bonus, if not a top line bonus to make this happen. So that's adding on to the rare things. But if you hit the column break gems, which is going to trigger the Devil's Chocolate, and then you hit the buff all of his gems by 250%, and then you make a row into red so that way you're breaking the whole board, and then whatever leftover reds you have, put them on the multiply gems if you can without breaking any of them like this, right there, because red's his primary color. So you want to put the reds over multi gems, and then let him kind of explode there. So that was 80 million. I mean, that's not bad. His power is way up there. His speed is fine, but it takes a
Mm.
lot of stuff to get him here. So I want to try
Yeah,
one more thing and swap in Santa Hogan and see
yeah. I
what
was gonna
that
say,
does.
if anybody out there has figured out a better JD McDonough, let us know. Because we're just trying to gather the best loadout here before we start throwing numbers and grades on him.
Right. Right. I agree. Well, I'm gonna get rid of whoever I just had on there. I'm assuming it was Zombie Bailey, and put in Santa Hogan instead, because that would mean you only need a midline bonus, or just use a prop. But for feud, so we could see if he still hits in that 60 plus million range. That's not bad at all. Not bad. But
Uh, just to help the community on the 12 J's of Christmas contest, yeah, you can't scroll down on the tasks to see where you are. But if you click competitions and then go back to it again, you'll be able. So just hit task competition, and you'll be able to see, you'll be able to go down. So
good
it's like you
lord.
just toggle between tabs and you can claim your rewards and do all that.
Well, good, because I need that. Well, he just hit 91 million that time. So
That's
all
great.
I've got on him is the chocolate drip. I mean, that's it. You know how I can make this even worse for you, Rusty?
How?
Okay, so his logo on the chocolate drip. You know those people who hang a certain body part from the back of their truck to make them
Oh,
assume they don't have their own manhood to talk about? Doesn't that
Lee,
kind of
is that
look like what the
Colorado? Is it
plate
a
looks
Colorado
like?
thing?
No, it's more like a southern thing. We don't do some
Disgustingly.
trucks here, but it does
Lee.
kind of look like a truck with a you know ball sack
Yeah,
attached to it.
tailgate nuts. Yeah, or whatever.
Tailgate nuts. That's a better way to put it. So the
Gross.
tailgate plate. That's what I can call it now. From now on, is the tailgate plate. But yeah, this move set it will require a midline bonus with Santa Hogan. It's still hitting for 90 something million. So Lyra's rare though. You need a midline. You need the chocolate rain plate. There's a lot of things you need to make him good. And we haven't even added Yeet. We can add the Yeet. Now, keep in mind, this means we are done with the power rating side. We're not saying he needed the Yeet. He doesn't need the Yeet. But, but, with this move set in tow, with the Yeet plate, what can he hit is the question. So,
I'm sure it'll be a lot. It'll add 100 million to whatever he was doing.
yeah, pretty much. The moose knuckle plate? Is that
You
a?
can't.
I don't know that slang.
That's not one you can say on stream.
Oh,
We're
what
no
I meant to say was let's hunt
longer PG.
moose.
We're no longer PG.
We are no longer a PG podcast. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
Two Bob
gosh.
now has the only PG rated podcast in
No,
Champions.
no, he
So.
doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't either.
Gotcha. Well, then no one does. We're screwed.
Yeah.
Well, that was 167 million on little JD here. Hit the big forehead man. Two Bob, by the way, is in the chat. Says you could skip the brainbuster if you put the yeet plate on and then use the finisher instead of the brainbuster. So,
Oh, let's see it.
yeah, you see it. All right.
Well, I mean, if that's the best loadout, well, let's use that to evaluate from, right? Oh no! If you put the yeet plate on, I'm sorry.
Right.
I was thinking if it just helps us get there with less rare things.
Gotcha. No, it does. It adds. Well, yeah, it adds more rare things, but yeah, you could. You do you do that, you do that, then you hit good. I mean, it's if you put the yeet plate on him, then yeah, you could do this.
Yeah.
So this is still not power rating. Still not power rating, by the way.
While you load that, Lee, I want to take a chat question. Hip designer asks, "How do I get Powerhouse Rick Steiner fully loaded, all three green moves on turn one. So he has 8 MP, all three moves. We assume you would not have perks. If you do have perks, you would use George Steele and Powerhouse Bianca. If you don't, you need to load all 8 MP. You're going to have somebody like Roxanne and George Steele. So
Gotcha. So that hit for 20 million move damage and 49 million gem damage. So still not as much as the other way around, but still that's good. Again, you need the yeet though, and if you get the yeet, are you putting it on JD? Maybe. I mean he's a lot better than I thought. Let's just say that he's a lot better than I thought. So I think we're ready to power rate him. Let me put back the way we had it just real quick, just so when we flash back, people can see. So again, moves are 7 MP, 6 MP, and oh, we didn't have a 10 MP move. We had the whoops. Now I really screwed everything up here. Now they're all out of order, but this works. So 7 MP, 6 MP, and 7 MP. Entourage, Lyra is in there, so that's one rare thing at least. And then we had the JD plate. Ignore the yeet plate. That wasn't for power rating purposes, but the JD plate was. So let's go over and see what he gets. JD McBighead. All right, so with Devil's Drip running red, red, green. Is that what it was? Or red, green, green? I've already forgotten. Green, green, red. There we go. Red, green, green hits 80 million. So he's a 5, which I didn't expect going into this on power. For speed, at least 2 of the following need to be true. MP is equal to or lesser than 6 MP. That is not true. Moves recycle flawlessly. That is board dependent, but pretty much true, Rusty. Do you see any way he wouldn't reload? I mean, I guess if you don't have 7 green gems on the board somewhere, he won't reload. Right?
And that's always possible. I mean, we've seen
it is
it.
Always possible.
Like when I was playing Hulk Hogan last night, and I only had 2 reds on the board. Remember that? So
yeah, that's true. That is very
possible.
true. So we'll put higher charge. Needs lots of green on board to reload, but he does blow up the whole board, so I still think it's pretty likely that he would. But will win quick. So we're going to give him a 4 to stay fair to the point system that, by the way, shout out to 2Bob who helped create this system alongside Hip Designer, Rusty, and myself. So fair. You got to be fair. That is probably the right spot. Now, for readiness, Willbreaker's on fire tonight. He should get gear with a paper bag over his head. Wow.
It'd have to be a hefty bag.
Oh! Double hit. Fatality.
Finish him.
Finish him. Oh my goodness. All right. For readiness, for a 5, character would need 0 or 1 special things. Keep in mind we had Lyra and the JD plate on there. That would be plate, gear, moments, or etc. There's no moment on him. Oh, wait. There is a moment, though.
Gear doesn't exist for him, but there's
no gear.
A moment.
Right. But it's not on here. It's not on this account. So we don't count the moment. But if you have the moment, he'll hit harder, just so you know. Ooh, nice. Okay, so for a 4, character would need 2 special things, gear plate, rare trainers, etc. moments. For a 3, 3 rare things, and for a 2, 4 rare things. Rusty, I send it over to you and the community.
Your silver finger is I don't know if it's commanding, but it's very like authoritative. It demands my attention. It kind of like ring, get a roll. Boom, you got that finger. Readiness poll is live. Cast your vote. I'll be sure to click the number and then click vote. So it's a 2-click process to land your vote in there. And if you don't think he's ready as a 5, let us know why. I'm seeing some 3s come in already. 3's actually leading the pack. What do you say, Lee?
3 to 4 absolutely would be because again I pointed out Lyra, now do we need Lyra? Well, it takes a huge jump down if you don't use her, because the next column break trainer is Trish, right? Or no? Well, either way, it's quite a big jump
Zombie
down from
Cena
200%,
is one of them, right? 25%. No, not
right?
Zombie Cena.
No,
I
no,
can't
that's
remember who it is.
Crossbreak Gems.
Yeah, he's X Break. Yeah.
Right.
No.
But
Mm,
you would also need the JD plate. No yeet. Don't worry about the yeet. That's not there. So two things for sure. Two things at least.
yeah, it would seem
I
like
don't know what
without
the
Lyra,
third thing is though.
you just wouldn't really want to run him unless it was like a CSS requirement. And I would even say maybe Lyra and the moment you and the
Right.
plate for
Well,
him
we
to
didn't
be
have
a
the moment.
viable go-to powerhouse on your roster.
Right. Well, I would highly argue that I don't see how it's below 4, but I do see what people are going for here, and Discord is overwhelmingly 3. Twitch is very, very much 3. So I mean, we give
Oh,
it
nice.
we give
Katie
it a
Nash
5.
says 156% column break. That's awesome.
That that is correct. Iron Sheik is a trainer though, and JD, or not JD, this guy, whatever his name is, R Truth is 150, but gives you the 2 green MP you need, whereas Iron Sheik does not. So Iron Sheik will
Oh,
hit harder during 99 MP. 100%. But also during 99 MP, you're not going to be running these guys at all. You're going to be running all of the column break people and destroying. But we don't rate to 99 MP. So, anyway, community was overwhelmingly a 3 on Twitch and Discord. So he's a 3 for versatility. For a character to get a 5, they would need to be competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown, and have a special gem type that helps boss and extreme rules. Everybody has special gem types now. For a 4, characters competitively usable in 2 of those 3 modes. For a 3, characters competitively usable in 1, and maybe a sleeper occasionally for boss. And for a 2, characters not really strong in any competitive format, but may be capable of winning tours and blitzes. Rusty, you go ahead.
all right. Versatility Lightning Poll is live. And here's what I'm wondering, Lee. Is Bob going to come up with a Rusty and Lee got it wrong? And here's the power rating. Like Batista, does he know something about JD that we don't know? Because
Maybe.
otherwise, to me, JD feels like that A tier superstar that really they design a lot of additions for, like what we had kind of, let's call it the Devon Dudley model, right? There's a
Yeah.
semi decent powered moment. There's a specific plate. There's the strap. Yeah, I would say more accessible because he's a modern. But then it's like, are they going to make him a Christmas sweater too? Is he going to be one of those A tier? If you have all the stuff, you really love him, and he is high performance, or is he going to be like underwhelming, like so many of the other Final Boss Rock, for example, where we just
Oh,
go,
you finally called Final Boss Rock underwhelming, Rusty.
I love him, and he's fun. I never said he was powerful. Never take my analysis of a superstar as meaning they're powerful. Acro Dom. I'm a mark for Acro Dom, and everybody knows it. And he's long matches and slow and underwhelming, but fun. Really, really fun. Same with Ozzy. Same with everybody who does Leech Gems. Same with Tiffany Stratton. These are just the people I like to play the game with.
I guess so.
It's also why I will probably never be on a leaderboard, because I play 3 times as long as everyone on the leaderboards.
Right. Well, we have some discrepancy here that we need to talk about, because threes won on Twitch, but
Unanimous.
Discord was a 4, and there were more votes on Discord by 5 than there were on Twitch.
I
So,
think so Twitch, there were only 6 votes, and I didn't really highlight how to lock in the vote like I usually do. So if the vote's 11-5, I say we go with the 11 majority.
Okay. Well, it's yeah. How many were on 4 on that one? Because this one has 8 votes for
Zero.
4 on
And
versatility.
it was unanimous, 6 or 5 or 6 and nothing anywhere else.
Oh, okay. So it's 6 versus 8. So that's not as unanimous as we would
Or
think.
yeah.
So I think we need to do a showdown on the 4 and the 3 because
Foreheads
it's
were
pretty
trendy.
close.
JD would be an influencer. Oh man, that might be the best one so far. That's very original.
Wow.
I love that.
Oh, what do you think? Do we need to do another quick poll, lightning poll with just those two numbers, or, I mean, 6 versus 8? It's right there. It's there's not a lot of meat either direction. So
We'll do it. What is it? And this is
for
versatility, right?
versatility, it's a 3 or a 4 because we're like
Okay.
neck and neck. Twitch has got it way low, way higher on 3. Discord's got it way a little bit higher on
Okay.
4s.
Yes. Which lightning poll is going live? Which formats do you not want to use Janie McDonough in? Right? You've got to have more than one format if you're voting 3. You've got to have only one format if you're voting 4. So, do you not like him in Boss? Do you not like him in Showdown? Do you not like him in what? The Tours? Do you not like him in? So yeah, that's what I. Professor X would have no problem reading JD's mind. Wow. What is
Wow.
it? What is that? Cerebro. He wouldn't even need Cerebro to do it. He would just.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't have Twitch app, but if foreheads were, oh no, he put he could power an entire city by strapping a solar power to his forehead.
Solar
Clado
panels.
said, "I voted 3 because I do not want to use him in female feuds."
Oh my gosh, he's a baby conehead. Wow.
Wow. JD Nash said only use him in CSS mode and occasion. Well, threes take it again. So,
Yeah,
uh,
the threes have. Let's
yeah.
just be clear on something. This is not bullying. The guy is athletic and slim and muscular and handsome and has great hair and is not balding. So in no way, the guy is literally a male model. So there's no way this is bullying to say he's got like a LeBron James forehead. Like that's not.
Whoa.
I mean, what? LeBron he wears the headband, way up here. Like you never seen that? Actually, there's a meme that shows like through the years, LeBron's headband getting higher and higher and higher as the hairline goes. So
That's funny.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
last category is the trainer ability, coaching ability, essential trainer or coach for 5 that you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, widely used trainer or coaching ability, it helps the character they're being used on reach their full potential. For a 3, niche trainer or coaching ability, may not be used much but very valuable when needed. And for a 2, it's a trainer coach that offers something if you're missing another trainer or coach that does the job better. His trainer slash coaching ability is a coaching ability. Black gems do 40% more damage. Move that generate column break gems will create 3 more column break
Ooh,
gems.
that's
Black gems
really
at 40. Moves that generate column break generate 3 more.
all right. Entourage power lightning pole is live, and the 40% alone is really beefy. Now throw him on somebody else that I don't know, Lyra or Jay Uso gets even better. But again, widely used is the word that seems to be driving scores down in
Yeah.
this column break, row break meta. So,
Yeah.
what do you think, Lee?
Well, Lyra was a 3 because she was 200% but column break gems, and they are niche. Obviously, he's doing black gems. Black gems at 40%, which is more than the others that do 30%. So that puts him over the top there. But he doesn't do, but he does a rare gem of column breaks, doesn't add any move, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm in that 3 or 4 range myself, somewhere right in there.
I mean, I like the 40% black, and that's to me, he's a more viable bring up than Boogeyman, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about bringing up an old powerhouse. I'd rather bring up JD. And if JD and Drew were in a match, Drew could hit the Claymore from the locker room. That's how big JD's head is.
Wow.
I
Wow.
thought about that one as we were talking and typing. So,
That
yeah,
is
well,
a
the
good
force
one.
out, it kind of runaway, 83%. So,
Yeah. He
um,
could never go
feels a
broke,
little
just use his forehead as parking space at the airport.
So I think it feels a little high, but 40% to black gems is robust. So I
Yeah.
think that will be widely used.
Yeah.
The same way Ozzy or Striker Brett is giving you 35%, 30%. Now you're getting 40 out of JD. So
Nice. Well, he's a 19 out of 25, which puts him right in line with almost all the other A tiers that we've ranked. I mean,
is
I think
Final
he does
Boss Rock
surprise. What's that?
same? Isn't he at 19? In Final Boss at 19?
Final Boss Rock was 18.
Oof. Okay, so he's a little better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And we had
Uh,
originally given Batista. No, we gave no. Two Bob helped us see that Batista was a 20. So you have your Bret Hart was 19. Yeah, really. Actually, I'm wrong. Nobody else is a 19. Well, holy crap! Brett and Solo with the drip are our only 19s. Period that we've rated in males. So
interesting.
interesting.
I feel like JD McDonough is going to be some in the community's best powerhouse temporarily until they get a big hit on a powerhouse because it's not
Yeah.
a particularly great category. And if you
Right.
missed out on Finish the Story Cody Rhodes, um, you might be really struggling for who you using, right? Big Papa Pump or who else you gonna use, right? That's right.
Yeah.
That's I mean power. I'm looking at where would he rate amongst powerhouses, and Bionic Redneck was pretty rare. Kevin Owens Relentless, very rare. So if you don't have those, you probably have maybe Zombie Rey Mysterio as one of your better powerhouses. Maybe I'm like struggling for who. Maybe Zombie Cody would be one of
Right.
your better powerhouses.
Zombie
Okay,
Cody's
Ray.
at 20. Razar, Austin, and Cody, the other powerhouse Cody, are 22s. Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio, Raphael was 24, and then Zombie CM Punk, but nobody has him. So
I mean, so it seems like JD, if you missed out on that wave of pretty rare powerhouse. Oh yeah, Eric Rowan.
yeah,
Um, that's you're gonna have to decide. Is Eric Rowan modern as well? He is, isn't he? Um,
yeah,
yeah. So gosh, oof. JD's got some pretty stiff competition for like the B tier powerhouses, but
crazy,
he's kind of right there, neck and neck with them.
right? Well, Two Bob says he's already got a video live rebutting our power rating on JD McDonough.
Power of JD? No, he said solo, right?
No,
Solo,
no, no.
solo.
He said he went ahead and made a solo power rating video himself.
Yeah.
Careful,
Oh, great.
copyright on that. We yeah,
Funny. No, it's
yeah,
great. More eyes on the product is always a good thing. So,
yeah.
yeah, Solo Sokoa. He made Trickster Solo
Oh,
video.
I thought he was saying of JD. No, yeah, he already have solo. Yeah, we've got that visual sheet. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we did not link the other one, but we did link Two Bob's video, or at least reference it. Now my life is crazy. Where'd Batista go? Over here. We did link a Two Bob was right video to Batista and give him a 20. So we did change that. And then Solo is a 19 with the
We're
drip
talking Trickster
right there.
Solo, right? but I think he
Trickster
did
solo.
not like our score, and he made his own Trickster solo video.
Right. Right.
Okay, just to
Yeah.
clarify,
Just to come.
one of
Yeah,
us has
I
brain
got
fog right now.
confused.
It's
Yeah.
probably me, but no. Yeah, it's great. I think that's it for this JD McDonough. I'm glad we got a lot of the comic relief out of the way. I think this is going to be one you want to share with your faction, even if it's just for a good laugh or
Right.
two. Um, and there's always that one knucklehead in your faction that will post a screenshot of his pull of JD McDonough and write, "Any good? Is he any
Right.
good?" Show him this video. Share this video with them, and say, "Well, here's the jury's out, bud. The jury's out. Well, maybe he's good. That's going to depend on what you've got and where he ranks on your roster." So if you think we got it wrong, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments of this video. And just do me a favor, show up for the next one so that your vote can be cast and your voice can be heard. We'll see you next time, friends.
Bye. I got to say bye this
Yep.
time. Hey, you know what? Clay-Doh. No. Who was it? Somebody just said it. Midnight Saints. You read our minds, because the next thing we're gonna do is check out the Alundra Blayze with some modern setups here, because everybody's needing her for tomorrow. So
To just take a, I need to drop off just for a second, and I'll
okay,
mute and turn the video and come right back.
you got to go drop the kids off the pool.
No, well, I think I do have to assist my wife with one of our kids, so that's the
Okay.
thing.
All right, sounds good. All right, see you in a sec, bud. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty, except he's dropping his kids off at the pool or something like that. I don't know what he said. He'll be back on in just a second. But this weekend, you need to use Alundra Blayze because there's a new gen female requirement. And do you know how many new gen females are in the game? One. Her. So hopefully you got her, and because if not, you're not going to get those points. But how do you use her? Well, there's some move sets here. There's triple green. There's a yellow blue combination. I use some other stuff with it. Is it even possible to make her valid again? That is a good question. That is a good question. And in fact, while we're doing this, I'm going to pin the power ratings to the chat. So those who are in the chat right now, go ahead and check out and bookmark our power ratings document, Google Sheet, that is. And big shout out to JD Nash, who is editing and adding things in right now. So let's check out her moves. I'm going to read through all of them, and then we're going to see what we can kind of piece together here. So you've got triple green, which would be green, running her in Karana, 8 MP move, deal damage, choose one gem, just one, to make into one turn countdown gems that will deal damage and make the bottom one row into, guess what they are, column break gems. But we have column break gems as a focus this month for all of our trainers and coaches. So R-Truth and Lyra and ones like that would be good on her. Problem is, only one row, which means 7 gems are going to be column break gems. And buffs like that, like 200% on column break gem damage, only work on the gem that they are sitting on top of. So that's only 7 gems that would get buffed if they don't get broken. Then the 8 MP seeded rear chinlock, place 5 submission gems, deal damage for 4 turns, and then the remaining submission gems turn into multiply gems, but they're only strength 5. So that is that. Then you've got the bridging German suplex finisher, deal damage, choose a 7x2 area to destroy and pin the opponent. It's not a lot of damage, but it is some damage. So not my favorite combination there. Running dropkick, blue MP or blue 7 MP move, deal damage, makes 7 gems into green, which would help to get this mess over here started sooner. Spinning crescent kick, deal damage, increase your blue MP by 7. Headstand scissors, make 20 random gems yellow, so that's a spam yellow move. And then the 7 MP snap suplex, deal damage, make 9 random yellow gems into multiply gems of strength 5. That's a promising start, even though it's low multi gems. And then the moves I do not like to use unless I have to: kick out, deal 0 damage, kick out of the pin, and swap 5 random gems to green. Gems broken during that don't do anything, so it's useless. So I'm going to throw out the kick out move. We're not using that. So realistically, I think your best shot, and we're going to try it, would be a yellow and blue combination. If not this, but I mean, this is how I used to run her. I really liked it because that one gem, that one countdown gem, does 1.2 million damage, and that used to be huge, but now it's nothing. So there you go. So let's start with Rusty. Welcome back.
Oh man, I leave the stream for 1 minute. Now we're on Alundra Blayze content. Oh my goodness.
Right? Well, we are. We are. JD, no worries. You don't have to hate being that guy. Zoro makes amazing videos. So check out Sir Zoro's video. Yes, I was already thinking the column break gems would be great for a yeet plate, but one, who has the yeet plate? Not very many, not I. And two, if you have a yeet plate, are you really going to put it on a Lundra Blayze to finish a couple matches? Anyway, that's my thoughts there. Yeah, so we're going to do yellow, yellow, and blue. But which blue are we going to do? Not that one. Make 20 random gems yellow. This one right here. So I think this is going to be your best shot personally. It's the spinning crescent. So it's 7 MP yellow. Increase your blue MP by 7. 7 MP yellow again. Make 9 random yellow gems into multiplies. They're only strength 5. That's the problem. And yellow is her tertiary color, I believe. Might be secondary. But then you make 20 random gems yellow. Let's see. Big Love says yellow, yellow, blue is good. Okay, good. That's what I'm doing. This yellow, yellow, blue. And Will Breaker says JD's head is like the intro of a Star Wars. Words keep going. His head is drawn out, beginning, middle, and end. Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Wow.
That's pretty creative.
That is pretty creative. All right, so we're going to need yellow moves. Start right there. And then we're going to want yellow moves. Start right there. We are not running Uncle Howdy. Although I
Maybe
can on my
Nightmare
account,
Plate?
sucker. But
Nightmare Plate would help her.
yeah, maybe a nightmare plate. Let's see. We're gonna run Brett, and then who was yellow? Who was the yellow gem zombie? Was that like CM Punk or somebody that's out of reach? I think it was
Yeah,
CM Punk.
CM Punk. Black was LA Knight and yellow was CM Punk.
Okay, well then we'll try it this way first. So we've got Kofi for 4 yellow MP, and then we've got Brawny Stroface. For yellow moves, start with 2 more and multiplies, increase their strength by 1. So that gets us to 4, 5, 6, plus turn bonus is 7, gets us loaded turn 1. But the problem is, how do we get to the blue? Oh, wait, it's right there. We're good to go. So we're good. So then we've got Bret Hart. For yellow gems, do 35%. Multiply gems, do 35%. And Chelsea Green, for multi-gems, do 60% more damage. Now, I know I said 100% gem damage trap is not rare anymore, but do we really think well, no, we said they're not rare anymore, so let's put it on here. Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
I've actually got a legendary Alundra Blayze strap, a blue strap with her face on it. That's an extra turn boost strap.
Really?
Can you that? That's the strap I have on my Alundra.
That's the one
So,
that you need to run? Wow.
no, I'm just saying that's what I have on her currently. And I don't really know what I was thinking here. I've got a mishmash of takedown and furies. So it probably means back when I played with her, I didn't really know how to play the game very well. So
Right. And it's been quite some time since most of us have played. What's up, 2 Live Brew? Showtime Chemo Brawn. Oh, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. But you don't actually need Brawn because the move loads itself. So
you know what? The shredder strap that most of us got
Yes.
can be used on her.
You're right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
And the chic plate that I have on said strap might help her triple green moveset.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, maybe. She's not very high on move damage. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right
Okay.
now. Let's see. Is there a break yellow, get blue of these? What else do we need? Let's see. The buzzard, green moves, green gems. That's not gonna be it. Uh, she's breaking yellow gems. None of these are yellow, and then get something else. That's not going to work on her. I don't think there's an ultimate plate that, at least I can think of. Maybe the LA Bite, whenever you
Yeah,
activate a yellow move, but that's
I
not going to be
think there's
common.
break yellow, get green was like the cowabunga plate, wasn't it?
Is there? Am I blind? There's break
I thought
yellow,
I just
get black.
I thought I
Break
saw it. And stop. What's that next to the Tama?
next to the Tama plate. No, that's break green, get yellow.
Oh, the
We need break
opposite.
yellow, get green. Oh, we could
Ooh.
check out, yeah, the crown combo plate. We're going to try this way, and then we'll absolutely run the crown plate.
Okie dokie. She's no
Hawk.
good.
What? It's not the... All right, so we're going to run her like this with first the American Nightmare plate. And let's see. I think we should be good there. I was just thinking maybe we cancel out Jade's. It doesn't matter. If she subs us, it proves that she's not turn one anyway. Maybe the Veer plate? Yeah, but the Veer plate is super rare. Like, holy cats and boots rare.
Yeah.
Bam. All right, so this is making yellow. Oh, it only makes yellow gems into 9 random yellow gems into multiplies. Okay, I just thought it was 9 random gems. So that does limit her even more, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6 gold. Ooh, 17 million was all she had with this setup. Oof. Oof.
Womp, womp,
Wow.
womp. So
Wow.
what I'm counting on is that if I'm having to use some terrible superstars, so are my opponents, and I'm going to be trying to match up my weakness against their weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about all I could say for her. Well, let's see if we use the same move set and then do the trick with the crown. Whenever you break 7 or more yellow gems, generate 20 green gems. And then we do the green to yellow plate right here. Whenever you break 6 or 4 more green gems, generate yellow gems. So that kind of triggers one to trigger the other. And we'll see if we can do anything more than 17 million. She's shocking.
Be able to see that. I have a gold fuse just ready for Alundra because that's what I pulled out of the gold token loot last month, much to my
Wow.
chagrin. Much to my chagrin.
Well, you're not chagrining anymore, are you?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, was that a
Woe
bad
is no, that's right.
dad joke?
And yeah,
Yeah,
what
that was
Gumsy was saying,
terrible.
she's shockingly bad, right? She's
Yeah.
shockingly bad.
Yeah, she
Uh,
used to be really good. Like when she first came out, she was very okay. But now, yeah,
that was
now
triple
she's
green,
not.
wasn't it?
Yeah, triple green might be the way to go. Can we
I
do
don't
a
know.
Blayze ranking with 99 MP? Well, we don't
I,
rate anybody with 99 MP, but
can you just get a sub, super sub on somebody with her?
yeah, let's see. Let me see what I got here. Okay, so running her in Karana, deal damage, choose one gem to make into countdown gems. That'll make the bottom row into column break gems. Then submission, place 5 subs for 4 turns, multiply gems of strength 5. And then we want, let's see, choose 7x2 area to destroy or choose 7 gems to make green. She has
Really
8,
high
8, and 10.
MP. Woof.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
she.
running drop kick is a 7 MP blue move that creates 7 green gems.
Right. So that's how you're going to load. Because otherwise, I mean, that 10 MP finisher, you're not going to get to right away. Of course, you're subbing. Let's see. Place 5. But they turn into green? No, they don't. Yeah, I agree. She's shockingly bad at this point. No,
Green,
nobody's
green,
done
blue
well.
with the honky tonk plate.
Okay, let's do that. So we need green MP. So that guy. Actually, that's yeah. So we could use Roxanne, but again, that's pretty rare. We could use Papa
Uh,
Pump. That's pretty rare. You saying Roxanne's not rare anymore?
no, I was just singing
Oh,
Roxanne.
Roxanne. Let's see.
You don't have
Well,
to wear that dress tonight.
so I'm being silly here. We just said we were doing blue to load the greens, so we actually need Jerry Lawler. Harry Jawler, somewhere in here. Wait, what
Man,
does it
even
mean, wear the red dress?
loadout is putting me asleep.
Quick, we need more JD comments in the,
And I
in
gotta
the
do
chat.
6. I gotta do 6 feuds with this. Oh my goodness.
6? Is that how many we're doing?
I think so. I think it's 6 new gen required. Yeah. Yeah. It's not good. It's
Hmm.
not fun. It's a lot.
It's not. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna put William Regal on there. That's not right. I no matter what, they're all rare people to get the green MP back. I guess we'll run Future of Flight Ricochet. Who else has been run here? Let's see. Moves that generate countdown gems. Santa Hogan. Moves that generate countdown gems. I mean, but yeah, that's. I think that's what they're going for is help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope moves here. So now you're creating 5 countdown gems that do 1.2 million damage per, and you've got a sub. But how do you get back to your blue is the problem. So try it. You want me to put the Sheik plate on? Is that what you said?
Oh, I
Just
don't
for
know.
you.
I just was trying to think, how do we cheese out a win with her in a way that'll basically issue enough damage to bludgeon our opponent to submission. Hopefully it's against a bronze opponent
Right. That's
or
that's what I'm
lower.
gonna hope for.
They've got like a 5-star opponent. Go after that 5-star with Alundra. I mean, honestly, that's probably the strategy.
It is. It is. And now I can't find the honky tonk plate. I'm sure I've passed it multiple times. There it is. All right, so the honky tonk plate plus what? Plus fearless leader, break blue, get green. No, because we're doing green. What's the other one? Break green, get blue. The neck breaker plate. Let's see if this will do anything. All right, here's our best shot. You saw the other one. This one is green. We'll change to a green 200% Fury 2. This is for all the marbles. This is really about it because she does not reload well. She doesn't. Yeah, she just doesn't. She doesn't well. She doesn't well. When JD, when in church, bowing his head is forbidden in 10 countries. Wow. What? Oh my gosh.
It causes a shockwave when he when he lays his head on his pillow.
Fella. Wow.
uh,
That was hilarious.
he's gonna cry himself to sleep tonight on his huge pillow.
Oh, this is probably my favorite thing about tonight's stream. Just this right here. All
JD
right.
McDonald.
We're subbing her down. And then if the countdown gems survive, they're going to do. Nope, they're not surviving. They're getting broken. Okay. They're going to do damage, but it was only like 12 million. And now she's not reloaded in any way. I don't have anything to get her there. Like, I can't swipe any of these because none of them match. Yeah, she is not good, friends. Unless you follow Zoro's build, but That's super rare stuff. All
Here's
right.
JD McKenna facts for you. He was the longest reigning NXT Cruiserweight champion. Did you know that?
JD was?
Mm-hmm. Well, in NXT, he went by Jordan Delvin. Jordan Devlin,
Oh. Oh,
which
I
I
didn't
think
know
is,
that.
yeah, he's Jordan Devlin.
Okay. See, shows
Because
me
on
for
my,
not watching NXT.
yeah, I have an older video game, and he's that name in that game as well.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Showtime says I should have made a wild card in a 3 match. I didn't need to do the sub, but either way, I mean, you don't get back very easily to your moves. So pick your poison, friends. Yellow, yellow, blue doesn't hit hard, but at least it reloads, and you can do 17 million damage if you have her 6 gold. I don't know. Any final thoughts, Rusty, before we go to my polls?
Well, I mean, just play the matchup, friends. Play the matchup and look for the opportunity. Don't take Alundra into battle if you're not confident you can get the win. That's all
Right.
I'm going to say. Bide your time with your CSS. Do other things until you can get that low hanging fruit with her. And sometimes you got to just grit your teeth and do what you got to do.
That's right. Grit your teeth and bear it and just get it done. We'll see you on the next one. Bye. All right. Let's go here. I need to load my iPhone mirroring here. And I'm going to do some polls. Rusty, are you doing polls? It's just me.
No,
Assuming it's
not
just me.
today. The 12 J's of Christmas got me pretty